Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
And all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
New set of downs for the offense, first and 10. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Handoff to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, giving him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Ball handed off. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Hokies have first and 10 here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Getting set. Here's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The back's got it. Running with purpose. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Crucial third down play right here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds his man. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks in. He's got room looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback dropping back. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down after that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A first down pickup, tackled at the 45.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He's going to hand this off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
First down and 10 now. There's the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That's the 2-minute warning, and it's close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into the... And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up the 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final 10 seconds of the first half. They'll line up with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush. He'll take a deep shot here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff to the back. The freshman brings him down quickly. Important 3rd down play coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Hokies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
The Hokies are on the move here. They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They go with a direct snap. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Hokies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Hokies line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier tackled there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they jump back in front.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got his man wide open. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the single back. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now here comes the bunch formation. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Stiff arm shakes off the defender. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they... And here comes a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing, having a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.